Hey guys, it's your buddy Rome. I wanted to take a little time today in this video to address a few questions that I've had, mostly about the Part 107, why I took the tests, what was my purpose for taking the tests. Many of you who know me know that I am a professional photographer. I've been in this industry for over 30 plus years. I do weddings, a whole bunch of other things that I do as a professional photographer and videographer. Now, drone photography has been an interest of mine for quite some time, but in most cases it was just for fun. Generally, whenever I would need a professional drone pilot that had a Part 107, I would just hire someone to be a part of the team for the day, and they would get the shots that I need for whatever projects the client wanted those type of shots for. Well, it's just come to my attention over the last year or so for a lot of the content that I create for like YouTube and other platforms that because those are monetized platforms, I also needed to have my own Part 107 if I was going to use that footage, in the content that I was creating. So those were my two main purposes for getting the Part 107. One, I can use it for my client work, and two, to be able to monetize a lot of the content that I create on different platforms. Now, with all that said, the other question that I seem to get a lot is, Rome, was the test hard? And honestly, I will say the test was not hard, but there are certain things that you need to know in order to be able to pass it efficiently, okay? You can pass the test with a 70. I did above a 90, on my test, first attempt. So I think I was pretty good, prepared. I can show you guys a lot of the things that I did to prepare. No, I did not take anyone's course. I watched a few YouTube videos. I found this really cool app that I could put on my iPad, and it was more like a game, but it was for Part 107, and you could go through these different categories like restrictions or weather or flight or whatever the case it may be, and it would give you generalized questions that would help you practice. Now, are these the questions that are going to be on the test? No, they're not. Well, I did actually see two questions that were in the app and also in other people's practice tests that were actually on my test. Now, the test, from what I understand, pulls from 900 possible questions. But once you understand the concept of how to read a METAR, the different types of clouds, the requirements, things like, how high can you fly, 400 feet? How far do you need to be below a cloud? 500 feet below the cloud, 2,000 feet horizontally away from the cloud. Can you fly over 400 feet? Yes, you can. If you're within 400 feet of the structure that you're recording or inspecting, you can fly an additional 400 feet above that. So let's say your structure is 410 feet. You can now fly up to maximum of 810 feet if you needed to be that high above the, the structure. So in future videos, guys, if you are interested in this, I will be more than happy, as well as to do live streams to help some of you guys out, who are getting ready to take the Part 107. And another thing that I thought about this week, and I was talking to a couple of my, influencer friends, and they were like, hey, Rome, you have all this tech that you're always saying that you don't know what to do with. Maybe you should start doing some type of contest. And that was a great idea. So this is what we're going to do going forward. We will start doing simple little challenges, with drones. And it could be something like, the best drone photo of the week or the best drone video clip of the week. And then we'll, judge those and vote on them. And then you guys can win, tech that you may need. I mean, I have a bunch of stuff, guys, that literally just laying around that these brands will send me to review. And I only need, one of each thing for the most part. So, giving these things away to you guys, and especially things that's going to be beneficial to you in your workflow. You know, this little blowers come in handy because you can use it for cleaning a bunch of things. I have a ton of different tech. If you watch my live streams on Amazon, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So I would like to open that up to a lot of you guys. But anyway, let's move on. I don't want this video to be super long. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. If you guys are interested in help with the Part 107, I would be more than happy to do so. And if you're interested in the contest, let me know. I do need a few people maybe to help me out, you know, to structure it on one of our Facebook groups so that we make sure that it's fair for everyone and it's not, you know, weighted to one side or the other. I don't really care, you know, from the perspective if someone has 20 years flying drones or 20 days flying drones. You know, we want to be able to categorize that so that everyone has an opportunity to win, you know, something during these contests. All right, guys, it's been your buddy Rome with Rome Knows Tech, and I will catch you all in the next video. Feel free to share this video with your friends, especially people who are like-minded, who are in the drone community. Let them know, you know, I'm interested in doing things for the community, as I'm sure quite a few of you are, and have probably just been waiting for an opportunity for someone to come up with something that you guys could, you know, get on board with. So let's make it happen as a community. Let's get in the sky and create some art. All right, guys, I will see you all in the next video. Until then, stay safe. Keep your eyes on the target. Peace. I'm out.